It is time now for Lakin High Lady Bronx Volleyball and the proud home of Lakin High Sports, LakinSports.com. Lakin Lady Bronx Volleyball is brought to you courtesy of these great Lakin supporters. The Golden Plains Credit Union, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, the Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight, Hendricks Welding Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy Fred Ritzema, the Stampede, the Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank, the Agency of Lakin and Garden City, Farm Bureau Financial Services of Lakin, Nikki Harris, Flashbacks Diner of Lakin, and Lakin Drug, along with Shelter Insurance, Wind Wechter, and D-Bach Metals. Thank you very much for joining us for today's volleyball action on LakinSports.com. To courtside we go with the owner of LakinSports.com, Mr. Brett Hendricks.
Good Saturday afternoon. Welcome back to LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks with you. We're getting set for 2021 High Plains League Volleyball semifinals. And the Lady Bronx, the top seed, getting set to battle Elkhart in our first semifinal. Elkhart, the number 2 finisher in Pool B. Wichita County won Pool B. And they are taking on Syracuse in the other semifinal in the high school gymnasium. So we're running just a little bit behind because the other gym was running behind schedule. So they gave Elkhart a few more minutes in between matches. So we're going to be running just a few minutes behind. We're just over 3.5 minutes before we get set to go here in this semifinal. Finals will be at 2:30. And Lakin has a match regardless at 2:30, but just don't know who or where. Lady Bronx with 3 wins so far today have improved their season record to a 26-9 mark. And I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for the Lady Bronx to go through their warm-ups, as always, we have so many great sponsors, so many great people that help us do what we do here each and every game day. And we want to hear from them. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lakin Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at Flashbacks Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at the one and only fantastic Flashbacks Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks with you. We're getting set for Lakin Lady Bronx 2021 High Plains League Volleyball Tournament semifinals as they get set to take on Elkhart. Only one match going on in this gym, and same with the high school gym, just one match going. The other semifinal is at the high school. And then the final match will be here on the West Court. The third and fourth place match will be over in the high school gym as well. So we're about set to go here. The Lady Bronx and Lady Wildcats. Lineups have been introduced. We're set to go. The Lady Bronx and Lady Wildcats in the 2021 High Plains League Volleyball semifinals. So they trip to the finals on the line here at the Lakin Middle School gym. Brett Hendricks with you. Thanks for joining us as we've been here all day. The first match started at 10 o'clock, and we are set for semifinal action. The Elkhart Lady Wildcats in the far court in the orange tops, black letters and numbers. Lady Bronx in the near court, purple tops, gold letters and numbers. Starting the match for the Lady Broncs on the front row, Sammy Vogel, Tegan Bachman, and Grace Osberg. On the back line, Sarah Wright, Emily Munson, and Jared Davidson. Elkhart to serve to start the match. On the front row for Elkhart, Cadence Alvarado, Jenny Forbes, and Nikayla O'Hare. For Elkhart on the back row, Camry Richardson, Macy Egan, and Parker Perry. Now the switch with the libero, that is Julia Barco. And she will serve for Elkhart to start the match. 2021 High Plains League Volleyball Tournament semifinals. And we're underway with the serve, and it's in the net. Side out to the Lady Broncs right off the bat. Sammy Vogel with the serve, and an ace right down the middle, right off the back line. Good start for the Lady Broncs sophomore. And another ace, low off the hands of Camry Richardson. Off the top of the net, played by Forbes. Lakin now will set it up. Set to Davidson, and it's long in the far corner. Inside out to Elkhart. Bella Brillhart into the lineup for Elkhart. She will serve from the far court. Sammy plays it. Cross-court set from Tegan to Jara. Alvarado plays it. Now to Egan. Cross-court to Osberg, played by Camry Richardson. Now Egan with the bump on third hit. Middle set, Davidson got it inside the stripe on the far side. Nice set there by Tegan Bachman. Davidson able to knock it home. Stasia DeHone into the lineup for Lakin on the front row. Tegan Bachman with the serve. Barco plays the serve. Forbes, the one-hander. Osberg bumps it up front. And DeHone short on her attempt. And it goes back to Elkhart. Ellie Higgins in to serve for the Lady Wildcats. One thing about it, with one net going here in the middle school gym, it's quiet in between points. Osberg keeps it alive. DeHone on third hit. Osberg got a hand on it at the net. Grace, cross-court set. Davidson has to bump it and lands it in front of Ellie Higgins. Wasn't set up for Jarrah to go up with a kill attempt, but able to find the opening in front of Higgins. Serving is Kinsey Lohman-Fuller. Played by Brillhart. Now Alvarado with it. Richardson with third attempt. Bachman, cross court. Sarah has to bump it. They were out of position for a spike. Shot by Richardson off the forearm of Tegan. And back to the Lady Wildcats. Cadence Alvarado to serve. Sammy plays it back row middle. Cross-court set. Sarah with it. Off of Brillhart. Now up front, Richardson tried to dink it over Davidson, but hit it off the antenna. And it'll come back to Lakin. And Davidson will serve for the Lady Broncs. Barco plays the serve. Now front row, Richardson. Tegan cross court. Sarah shot. Barco digs back row. And Camry Richardson with the shot to the back row is long. Lady Broncs with the point. And that is long. Nikayla O'Hare into the Elkhart lineup. Serving is Macy Egan. A very senior-heavy team for Elkhart. And a double hit by Lakin. Ten seniors on the squad, one junior and one sophomore for Elkhart. Sammy's shot down the near side, too long. And Elkhart back to within one at 7-6. Kinsey goes low. Taken on the second attempt. Two Lady Bronx. Well, I don't know how that wasn't a net violation on Elkhart. I don't understand that. Parker Perry was completely over the net. The ball had not even reached the net because Lakin got called for that against Syracuse. But nonetheless, that ties it up at 7, and the net serve gives it back to the Lady Bronx. Emily Munson to serve for Lakin. Alvarado with the play on the serve, and Nikayla O'Hare on third attempt. Lady Bronx a little bit out of position, but Sarah able to work it across. Richardson plays it. Sammy Jarrah up front to Sarah. Has it blocked by Parker Perry. Ellie Higgins into the lineup. No, actually Jenny Forbes into the lineup for Higgins. Serving from the back row for Elkhart is Camry Richardson. Off the net, and nice job by the Lady Bronx. Jarrah able to knock it over on third hit. Sarah will set it to Tegan. Up front, Sammy got it off the hands of Alvarado. Lady Bronx were scrambling, but they were able to work it and get the point. Now side out with the 9-8 lead. Grace Osberg back in for the Lady Bronx. Serving is Sarah Wright. Richardson from the back row. Now O'Hare, third attempt. Tegan, short set. Sammy dug by Alvarado. Now to O'Hare, and it's in the net. Lady Bronx will keep the serve. Richardson plays the serve from Sarah. Now Parker Perry on third hit. Tegan, cross-court set. Osberg. Off-balance left-hander. Elkhart plays it. Forbes shot. Munson digs. Now Davidson, the one-hander. Forbes again. And a winner off the hands of Emily Munson. And it goes back to the Lady Wildcats. And the net serve by Barco sends it right back to the Lady Bronx. Sammy Vogel to serve for Lakin, leading 11-9. Richardson plays the serve. Forbes a no-look shot. Lakin will put it in play. Davidson blocked by Forbes. And going to the floor, Sarah tried to keep it alive. Almost got Sammy in the face with it. But side out Elkhart. Bella Brilhart into the lineup. Davidson's shot blocked by Forbes. Egan across. Now Egan. And they're going to get called for a carry. I think it caught just enough on the palm of Egan for the violation. Stasia back into the lineup for Lakin. Tegan serving for the Lady Bronx. Alvarado found the opening. Lakin was doing some shifting along the line there. And as Tegan was coming up, Alvarado dropped it over her head behind her, and nobody home. They hadn't made the shift yet. So Elkhart with the side out. Ellie Higgins to serve. And that shot blocked by Richardson. And we are tied at 12. Off the hands of Sarah. Now Davidson from the middle of the court. Alvarado over to Richardson. Osberg couldn't handle it. She tried to play that dink off her hands off the net, and it came right back down to her. So Elkhart with their first lead. And the shot good by Richardson. And right now the Lady Broncs in a little bit of disarray, trailing by 2. Ellie Higgins with the serve. Davidson plays it. Bachman, nice job of keeping that alive along the net. Egan with the shot. Tegan passed up the set. Now just set it across. Richardson shot played by Sammy. Elkhart resets it. Richardson now the two-hand bump, and it's out of bounds, and we'll go back to Lakin. Kinsey Lumen Fuller in to serve for the Lady Broncs, trailing by 1. Serve played by Higgins. Cross-court set. Richardson. Stasia keeps it alive. Sarah with the two-hand pass. Alvarado. No-look shot. Tegan with the back set to Davidson. Davidson off the net, and Egan plays it. Richardson plays it to the back row. Up front, Tegan cross-court pass. Sarah with it. Blocked, but Elkhart will put it in play. The shot by Barco into the net. And the Lady Broncs have tied it at 14 apiece. High Plains League semifinal action here on LakinSports.com. Winner to advance to the finals coming up, and then service ace by Kinsey. Maybe that's what the Lady Broncs need as they take the lead back. Far corner, another ace. Off the hands of the libero, Julia Barco, and a timeout called by Elkhart. And with that timeout, we're going to let you hear from some of the many great sponsors that make LakinSports.com possible. You're watching 2021 Lakin Lady Bronc Volleyball from the High Plains League Volleyball Tournament. I'll spit it out. I'll get it right. We'll be back.
At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools.
Welcome back. Lady Broncs on top 16-14, and they own the serve. Serving Kinsey Lohman Fuller, the third straight ace. Lady Broncs with 5 straight points. Jenny Forbes into the lineup for Elkhart. Far corner and just wide. Barco let it go, and it was just out of bounds. Side out back to the Lady Wildcats. Cadence Alvarado to serve for Elkhart. Played near side to Sarah. Tegan cross court back to Sarah. And off the top of her fist and into the net. Sammy plays the short serve. And Tegan that time, Parker Perry blocked it, but Tegan able to fist it back across and get it back for Lakin. 18-16, Lakin on top. Jared Davidson to serve. And an ace. A lot of aces lately for Lakin on the serves. Kinsey had 3 in a row to give Lakin the lead back. And Jared that time with the ace as well. Richardson plays it across, up front to Tegan. Sammy the shot wide, and it goes back to Elkhart. Michaela O'Hare back in for Elkhart. Macy Egan to serve. Lady Bronx on top by 2. We're in the first set. Sarah bumps it on third hit. Alvarado up front to Parker Perry. Now Lakin will set it. Cross court set. Tegan to Sarah. Sarah couldn't play it. Lakin needs a side out. They lead by 1. Served by Egan. Tegan pretty close to the net, had to play it. Stasia, cross court. Sarah, the one-hander. Alvarado bumps, cross court set. Richardson off the, and they're going to get Stasia for the lift. And we're tied at 19. So unfortunate when a player is in position to make a play and then it hits that net and just throws all the timing off. Davidson from the back row. Tegan looking for the back corner, can't find it. And the Lady Bronx find themselves trailing once again, 20-19. Elkhart with 4 straight points. Tegan cross to Stasia. Stasia with third hit. Alvarado, Parker, dug by Davidson, and Sammy, third hit across to keep it alive. Cross court Richardson, 2-hand pass played by Bachman. Over to Sarah, who bumps it across. Elkhart sets it. Short set, Parker. Shot is good. Make it 5 in a row for Elkhart. And a timeout called by the Lady Bronx. We'll take one as well. Lady Bronx down by 2. Elkhart on a roll, scoring 5 straight. We'll be back right after this.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Lady Bronx were in business, leading 19-16, but the Lady Wildcats have come back with 5 straight points. They lead it now 21-19, and they have the serve. Macy Egan to serve for Elkhart from the far court. Tegan with the bump. Davidson from the back row, played by Forbes along the far side. Up front, Richardson, tipped at the net. Davidson sets it. Now Bachman across. Sammy keeps it alive. Tegan back to Sammy. Shot, got it! Emily Munson into the lineup to serve for the Lady Bronx, trailing now 21-20. First set in the semifinals. Alvarado out front to Perry. And the shot by Michaela O'Hare falls for the side out for Elkhart. Serving is Camry Richardson. And that's in the net. Lady Bronx get it back. Sarah Wright to serve. Grace Osberg back in the lineup. Sarah Wright to serve for Lakin. and a service ace. We are tied at 22 apiece. And another service ace off the hands of Egan. Now the Lady Broncs on top. A timeout called by Elkhart. Been a back and forth first set. Lakin led 7-3. Elkhart came back with 4 in a row to tie it at 7. Then it's been back and forth, then 4 in a row by Elkhart to take a 14-12 lead. Lakin with 5 in a row, led 17-14. Then the most recent run is a 5-point run by Elkhart, and seemingly had the Lady Broncs on the ropes. Now they've come back with 3 straight, and now serving, leading 23-22. Sarah Wright with the serve. Alvarado on the far side. Forbes' shot, dug by Osberg. Sammy, no-look shot. Elkhart ready for it. Forbes plays it. Emily Munson back row middle. Cross court. Osberg tipped at the net by O'Hare. Now Camry Richardson on third attempt. Bachman back set. Sammy with the winner. Reared back and then took something off of it and just lobbed it into the hole. Now Lakin serving for set number 1. What a roller coaster this set has been. Sarah Wright serving off the hands of Barco, but Elkhart will scramble and keep it alive. Osberg to Bachman. Up front, Sammy. Blocked by Parker. Osberg tried to save it back in. It was going to be close, but side out to Elkhart. That would have been close, whether that would have stayed in or not. Julia Barco to serve for Elkhart. Lakin set point. Right, Bachman, Sammy has to just bump it across. Alvarado up front, Forbes. And she got it to fall, and we are tied at 24 apiece. We're going extra time here in set number 1. Barco with the serve. Sammy plays it. Emily from the back row. Now Osberg bumps it third hit. Alvarado up front. Forbes. Forbes with the two-hand pass. Bachman sets it. Sammy has it blocked. And I'll tell you what, that ball missed Grace Osberg by a hair. I saw her hair flip, but it was just right past her face, and she just missed it. Side out back to the Lady Broncs. So close. Now Lakin serving. Sammy for the set. And it's an ace! Lady Broncs with a 26-24 win in the opening set of this semifinal. And that first set is always so crucial in tournament play. Well, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have set number 2 in this semifinal between the Lakin Lady Broncs and the Elkhart Lady Wildcats. We'll be back right after this.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
It's time to get involved with the Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell in Lakin. The Lakin Rec Commission with a wellness center, aerobics, adult programs, youth programs, sewing, and more. For more information about all the great activities of the Lakin Rec Commission, call 620-355-7039. The Lakin Recreation Commission, providing recreational opportunities to enhance the quality of life for the people of the community by promoting social interaction and the productive use of leisure time.
Oh, this stupid man.
When it's time to do that welding, don't do it yourself and make a mess out of it. Call Henrik's Professional Welding Service in Lakin. on the farm, on the ranch, or at your place, or at Hendricks Welding 3 miles west of Lakin. Welding done right the professional way. Call Brad Hendricks at Hendricks Welding at 355-6734. That's Hendricks Welding. Don't do it yourself and make a mess. Just call old Brad.
Lakin winning the first set 26-24, and the Lady Broncs will serve to start set number 2. Winner of this match advances to the finals to begin around 2:30. It's probably going to be a little bit after that since we got started here late, but a lot of volleyball yet to be played. Cross court, Osberg. Forbes got a hand on it. Now Forbes with the backhand. Bachman back sets to Sammy off the top of the net. Alvarado digs, and Forbes can't come up with it. And just like they did in set number 1, Lady Broncs on the board first. Sarah with the serve. Richardson digs. Forbes has it blocked on the front row by Sammy, but it falls in the gap and side out to Elkhart. Bella Brillhart in for Elkhart. And Brillhart to serve. And Elkhart out of order. That is one part of the officiating that I do not understand. None whatsoever. I'll credit referees when they can catch that. You know what? I'm just a spectator. Sammy with the serve off the top of the net. Forbes tries to throw it near corner, but chased down by Sarah. Jarrah with the shot, good off the hands of Egan. There's so much movement on a volleyball court. There's a certain order that they've got to stay in. I don't understand it, but like I said, my hands, my hat's off to those that can keep that straight. I know my son's a volleyball official, and they know that stuff. Wow, I'll tell you what, that semifinal match in the other gym is already over. Wichita County, they are in the final, it looks like, as their fans are coming in. Richardson chases it down from out of bounds. Forbes will have to bump it on third hit. Taking cross-court set. Osberg, the shot blocked by Forbes. Munson to her knees, keeps it in play. Davidson lets it, Richardson let it go at the last possible second. And it's side out to, well, actually, no, it's a point for Elkhart. They tied up at 3. Serve to the back row. Sammy plays it. Taking the set to Davidson. And Forbes can't play it, but they let Jenny Forbes get away with one there because she had it locked against the net. That should have been a double hit, but the Lady Broncs get the point. Taken with the serve. Barco plays it. Cross-court set. Egan. Shot played by Davidson. Osberg, no look, two-hand. Elkhart sets it up. Forbes shot wide. And a point to the Lady Broncs. Tegan Bachman with the serve. Back to Barco. Cross-court set, Davidson, and it's long. Ellie Higgins back in for Elkhart. So Wichita County made quick work of Syracuse in that first semifinal, but this semifinal actually started probably 15 minutes later than it was supposed to. Sammy bumps it to the front row. Stasia with the shot, back row long. The opening was there, but too strong with the shot. And we're tied at 5. So the winner to face Wichita County in our upcoming final. No look by Bachman. Richardson caught her off guard a little bit. Camry tried to play it to the back row just to keep it alive, and it falls in no man's land. Kenzie Loman Fuller in to serve for the Lady Bronx. Higgins sliding on the floor to dig that serve. Cross court, Richardson. Nice job, Tegan keeping it alive. Sarah throws it across. Barco. Fuller plays it. Now from the back row, Sammy. And once again on the floor was Brillhart. Brillhart digs far corner. Up front, Richardson blocked by Davidson. Sarah couldn't come up with it. And we're tied at 6. Cadence Alvarado to serve. Jared Davidson that time with the kill right down the middle. Set up perfectly. Lakin back in front. Serving is Davidson. Barco. Parker. Now Alvarado on third hit. Tegan. Short set. I think Sammy was ready for the shorter set, and it got up just a little bit higher. So the side out back to Elkhart. There was just timing issue on that one. Mesa Egan with the serve. Tegan over to Stasia, and it's into the net. And Elkhart back on top, 8-7. Sarah digs the serve. Tegan, back set. Sammy mistimed the jump. And right now, the Lady Bronx the energy's gone. An exciting 26-24 first set win. And Lakin right now standing flat-footed. Sarah, Sammy plays it from out of bounds. Tegan, a two-handed bump. Up front, Richardson has to throw it across two hands on third attempt. DeHone, there's the winner. Stasia caught the back line sneaking up, was able to knock it over along the back line. Emily Munson into serve. And a service ace to tie it up. Another service ace. Emily finding the opening in the corner down this near sideline. And the Lady Bronx back on top. Egan plays it up front to Alvarado. Shot by Richardson, dug by Munson. Davidson from the back row. Barco with the shot that makes it across the net. Sammy's shot. Parker got a hand on it. Davidson and Vogel both going to the floor to keep that alive, but it goes back to Elkhart. Jenny Forbes into the lineup for Elkhart. Serving is Camry Richardson. And it's out of bounds. Elkhart back on top. Back and forth set. Been a back and forth match. Another winner for Richardson. Sarah the one-hander. Dug by Alvarado. Forbes with the one hand. Tegan, no look. Forbes plays it backwards. Now on third attempt, Parker Perry across. O'Hare cross court. And Forbes off balance, knocks it into the net. Grace Ostberg in for Lakin. Sarah Wright serving for the Lady Broncs. Forbes off balance. One-hander on third attempt. Sammy shot blocked by Parker. Sarah keeps it alive. Cross court to Ostberg. Ostberg off the arms of Alvarado. And Lakin ties it up. Julia Barco into the lineup. In one of the back corners. And another Elkhart alignment. That's twice in this set that's happened to Elkhart. And it gives Lakin the lead. And the service ace by Sarah. And a timeout, Elkhart. We'll leave it right here during this one. The winner of this match to face off against Wichita County in the 2:30 final. The loser of this match will go back to the high school gym for the consolation game. Sarah Wright to serve, coming out of the timeout, called by Elkhart. Egan plays the serve. Richardson, long pass up front. And Forbes' attempt is in the net. Serve played by Egan. No look shot by Richardson. Now Ostberg falling backwards, gets the left-handed shot to go. Forbes set it across, short set. Sammy once again mistimed it. Sammy barely got a hand on it. And you can tell she's visibly frustrated, but shake it. Get it back. You'll be all right. 15-3. Elkhart serving, but the Lady Broncs with the lead. And a service error by Elkhart gives it back to Lakin. 16-3, I'll update the score there. Served by Sammy. Alvarado, third attempt. Munson up to Tegan. Jera's shot just inside the far corner. Sammy Vogel with the serve. O'Hare with the two-hand pass on second shot across to Ostberg. Ostberg off the net. Barco keeps it alive. Now the Lakin will reset it. Center set, Davidson. Dug by Richardson. Now Richardson, the long shot on third attempt. Lakin sets it up again. Up front, Davidson. Michaela O'Hare kept it on the Lakin side. Sammy with the one-hander. Tegan cross court. Ostberg, shot good. Barco let it go, and that wasn't even close. I don't know if she thought maybe teammate was behind her, but there was no way that ball was going to be close. That was 3 feet inside the line, and a timeout called once again by Elkhart as Lakin has jumped out to now a 5-point lead. Lakin's biggest lead in the first set was 3, I believe. No, 4. So right now, Lakin's 5-point lead is their biggest of this match. Winner to meet Wichita County at the completion of this match. Syracuse is in the high school gym awaiting the losing team. And I'm sitting here hoping that it will not be Lakin, because we know what that means, or at least I do. I've got to take this equipment to the other gyms, so we're going to keep it right here. Lady Bronx on top by 5 are going to pull this one out. I probably shouldn't even have said anything. Sammy with the serve. Barco low to get it. Davidson to Tegan. Back to Jarrah. Shot good. Well played by Jarrah and Tegan. Good teamwork there. Jarrah set it to Tegan, perfectly back for the kill. Sammy, the shot. Oh, Barco let it go just at the last second, and it was long. It was a good decision by her, but unfortunate. Side out to Elkhart. Serving is Bella Brillhart. Lakin on top, 19-14. Sarah plays the serve. Tegan tried to catch Elkhart napping, but they were ready for it. Forbes a one-hander. Jarrah keeps it alive. Sarah now back to Jarrah. And lands it in front of Camry Richardson for the side out. Stasia DeHone back into the lineup for Lakin. Tegan Bachman to serve. Lady Bronx with their biggest lead of the match at 6. Forbes plays it on the front row. Alvarado back to Forbes, but a double hit. Well, they're going to call it a carry. Barco plays it. Alvarado bump. Set to Egan. Egan found the opening right down below us. Sarah lunged for it, but couldn't come up with it. It was off the side of her hand. And I'll update our score once again. I apologize. It is 21-15. Ellie Higgins serving for Elkhart. Sarah sets it up to Tegan. DeHone has to just use the running one-hander there. DeHone with the backhand past Egan, got it to go. Stasia DeHone that time, great work at the net to earn the point for Lakin. Kinsey Lumen Fuller to serve for the Lady Bronx. Just 3 points to match. Higgins from the back corner. Egan has to bump it on third hit. Up front to Tegan. Cross court Sarah. Blocked by Egan. But Higgins can't play it. And the Lady Bronx inching ever so closely to another finals berth. The serve was dug, and Stasia DeHone went up. That dig on the serve was right at the net. Stasia just mistimed the jump, and there was nobody home behind her. So Alvarado with the serve, off the hands of Sammy. Elkhart not done yet, but still trail by 6. Lakin needs the side out desperately here. Sammy plays it from the back row. Sarah. Cross court. Davidson with the shot. Higgins plays it. Now, Stasia had the shot there, but just a little bit wide. That time she timed it perfectly, but just put it a little wide. Lady Bronx had Elkhart scrambling during that point, but couldn't quite find an opening to get the ball back. Cadence Alvarado with the serve. Sammy digs it from the back row. Tegan, back set. Jarrah, shot, got it. Richardson might have gotten a fingertip on it, but it was in the opening down the far side. Now Lakin serving for the match and a chance to go to the finals of this High Plains League Volleyball Tournament. Davidson, short set. Higgins goes low. Bachman chases it to the bench. And Elkhart still alive with the side out. It's 24-19. Nikayla O'Hare into the lineup for the Lady Wildcats. Serving is Macy Egan. Sarah plays the serve. Tegan, nice job keeping it alive. Jarrah with the shot on third attempt. Alvarado plays it up front. Camry Richardson, two-hand pass. Lakin now will set it. Cross court. Sarah, shot, got it! And Lakin's going to the finals. Lady Bronx with a hard-fought 25-19 second set win. They sweep Elkhart 26-24 and 25-19. And the Lady Bronx are back into the High Plains League Volleyball Tournament Finals. And we're going to have that for you when we return. It'll be in about 10 minutes when we start our final match. So we'll look to be back on the air at about 12:40. We're going to sign off from this broadcast, but 12:40 we'll be back on the air with the 2021 High Plains League Tournament Final, the Lady Bronx and the Lady Indians of Wichita County. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you back here in just a few.